If you want a chance to win a free jersey of your choice, make sure you watch this video. This week, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to be giving one of you guys a free jersey of your choice as long as you guess the exact score of a specific game before Thursday Night Football.
Yep, all you got to do is like this video, comment the exact score of whichever game. So if you're going to comment for the Raiders game, you'll put Raiders 17, Chargers 20. Subscribe to the channel and make sure you're following us on Instagram, JandJPickEm, and you can have a chance to win a free jersey.
Hey, there's an easy way to get any jersey you want. Maybe a Geno Smith jersey, who knows, right? But this is a good giveaway just for you guys.
Yep, good luck.
Welcome back to JandJPickEm. My name is Josh. Last week I went 9-5 and my overall record is 114-63. We didn't get double-digit wins last week, but you know what that means? One of you guys won $50, so we're going to pop up that name right here. Make sure you DM us on Instagram and we'll hit you back up for those $50. Also, Thanksgiving week, exciting games. We got the Packers versus the Lions, Bengals versus Ravens, and honestly, I just want to say we're thankful for you guys. We're going to have a really great Thanksgiving. I hope you guys do too with your family, and I'm really excited for week 13 football.
My name is Juan. Last week I went 9-5 and my overall record is 112-65. Hey, last week we didn't get double-digit wins, but someone won $50.
Yep.
And this week, one person has a chance to win a free jersey.
Let's go.
Hey, a lot of you guys know football and you guys be commenting all the time. So make sure to comment down below your score prediction for whichever game this week if you want to win a free jersey.
Hey, this is a good opportunity to win a giveaway. Let's get into week 13 picks.
Let's go. To start Thanksgiving, we got the Packers versus the Lions.
Yeah.
Hey, for this one, it's the first game of Thanksgiving,
Let's go.
For this game, I'm going to be going with the Green Bay Packers. Come on. Hey, people are saying, the Lions are going to win this one. But the Packers did beat them already week 1. Last season, we beat them during Thanksgiving when everyone thought we were going to get smacked. We ended up blowing out the Lions. And honestly, I said it the last video. The Packers are going to win this division. It started last week with the Vikings, this week with the Lions,
that's right.
and next week with the Bears. And after that, we'll be right on top. For this one, Jordan Love, I think they really got to let him throw the ball, Last week, Jameis Winston was throwing the ball all over that defense.
He even caught one, too.
Yeah, he even caught one. Hey, you don't know. Maybe Jordan Love might be catching some touchdowns this week.
It's Toyota-thon. You never know.
Yeah, Toyota-thon. You never know. But one thing, come on, let Jordan Love throw the ball a little more. Christian Watson's going to go off this game. Jaden Reed, he might come back. I don't think he is, Probably still healing. Josh Jacobs probably not going to play. But Emmanuel Wilson, he falled out.
Yeah.
He took over for Josh Jacobs, and he looked amazing. And I said it on the last video, too. He's a really good running back, and he can take that role for Josh Jacobs easily. Easy replacement for him. For the Lions, I think for this game, we got to really stop St. Brown because he's unstoppable. Jahmyr Gibbs, this guy, he had too many yards. His biggest run was for 69 yards. We allow, plays like that, we're not going to win. We literally got to shut down that offense because they're explosive. This is probably one of the best offenses in the NFL. And, yeah, it's going to be a great division matchup. Honestly, I'm nervous. I think it's going to be a very close game until the end. And Packers come out maybe by a field goal.
Hey, Juan was talking about Emmanuel Wilson, RB1. I'm talking about Jahmyr Gibbs, RB1. No. 216 yards, 2 touchdowns. He even had a touchdown in the receiving game. Amon St. Brown. Jared Goff threw 1 interception, but he did throw 2 touchdowns. And they came back and won the game like they always do. They're a clutch team and they win it. But honestly, if they take the lead, I think it's over for the Packers because I feel like the Packers coming back, I feel like it's going to be a little difficult. Yeah. But I will say I like seeing the Packers winning against J.J. McCarthy, trash quarterback. But you guys played really good and you guys had to do what you had to do. Packers beat the Lions week 1, and we both called it. We chose the Packers to win that game. But for this game, give me a revenge game. I got the Detroit Lions winning at home. The Lions are horrible on Thanksgiving, but I just can't go against them. After seeing what they did against the Giants, I know they didn't blow them out, but they won offensively with a great game because of the 2 players, Jahmyr Gibbs and Amon St. Brown. And honestly, if the Packers stop those 2 players, the Packers will win. But if they can't, it's going to be a long day for them.
Hey, we already stopped them week 1, so
you're
you
right.
never know.
And the Eagles stopped the Lions too, so they aren't invincible. You could stop them, but it's pretty hard to stop them. This is going to be an amazing game and an amazing way to start off Thanksgiving. Let us know who you guys think is going to win this matchup. For our second Thanksgiving game, we got the Chiefs versus the Cowboys. How about them boys? What a comeback.
Yep.
21-0, came back, won the game. And honestly, I hate to say it, but their defense looked good in the second half.
They might be back.
It's crazy. I didn't know Quinnen Williams was that good on the defensive end. Like, oh my gosh, he's playing so amazing.
Yeah.
And their defense has just been playing good. Obviously, first half, horrible, 21-0. But they came back, and George Pickens, how about him playing amazing for this offense? The Chiefs, comeback kings. They're the favorites to win the AFC. Patrick Mahomes did amazing. Kareem Hunt, 30 carries. They fed him. Only thing is Isaiah Pacheco's going to be back, so expect them to split it. And also Rashid Rice is doing his thing, Travis Kelce. And the Chiefs are a great offensive team. Their defense just has to play better. The goal for the Chiefs is stopping CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. It's going to be really hard to stop them.
Yeah.
But honestly, first half, the Cowboys struggled. So if the same thing happens, I got the Chiefs winning. But honestly, give me the Chiefs. They're the favorites to win the AFC for a reason. Don't bet against Mahomes. It's Thanksgiving. The Cowboys choke on Thanksgiving all the time. Give me the Chiefs to win this game.
Hey, for this one, it's going to be a great game. Honestly, the Chiefs, they should have won. I mean, they should have lost.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they ended up coming back and they won the game. The Cowboys, they should have lost.
Yeah.
And they came back a 21-point comeback. It's crazy. Yeah. One thing about Dak Prescott is this guy is amazing. He has two of the best receivers in the NFL right now. Probably top 5 receivers in the NFL right now.
Crazy.
And George Pickens, he's been balling out, and so has CeeDee Lamb. But I feel like even if Dak Prescott is in a situation in this game where he's playing from behind, bro, he's been playing amazing. Probably one of the best offensive quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
Hey, that's a lot of praise.
What's the name? Matthew Stafford is there right now, but Dak Prescott's playing on another level right now. And honestly, for this game, you know what? I'm going to do it. It's Thanksgiving football.
Oh,
Who's got to win? America's team. I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys this week. I know last week I went with the Colts, but this week, last week I called the upset where the Cowboys were going to beat the Eagles. Everyone called me crazy. What happened? This week, Cowboys are getting the win against the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, I'm sorry. Andy Reid, you guys are going to get your bags. Pack them home because you guys ain't going to no playoffs this year.
Hey, this is going to be an amazing game. Let us know who you guys think is going to win. To end off our Thanksgiving games, we got the Bengals versus the Ravens division matchup. This is going to be an amazing game because Joe Burrow is back, bro.
Yep, he's back.
Hey, Joe Burrow, he's back. He's going to be playing amazing. No T. Higgins, though, but Jamar Chase, he was spitting last time. He learned his lesson. He's coming back, and he's going to be playing a lot better. And he needs to because you're playing the Ravens, who have an inconsistent secondary, but they still have Marlon Humphrey, and you got to put some respect on his name. The Ravens have been winning these last few games. They actually started 1-5, and I told you guys, they have a cakewalk of a schedule. They're going to come back, and they're going to win a lot of games in a row. And they're 6-5, and they're actually number 1 in their division right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they came back. I think they might be one of the first 1-5 teams to make playoffs.
Hey, we were saying it, though. They're going to come back and win their division.
And now they have a great chance to win against the Bengals, another division game. If they win this, they stay in first place. And honestly, give me the Ravens to win this game. They're not a flashy team. Lamar Jackson threw 0 touchdowns last week. But you know what? Derrick Henry scored 2. He got it done on the ground game. And I feel like for this game, for the Ravens to win, they're actually going to have to throw the ball. Because Joe Burrow throws the ball a lot. And the Bengals, if they're going to win, their defense is horrible. So just keep up with Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. And honestly, they could probably do that. It's going to be a close game. I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Burrow wins this game. It's a Thanksgiving game, primetime. You know, anything can happen. But at the end of the day, I got the Ravens winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, Lamar Jackson's going to be cooking, bro. Look, for this game, it's going to be a blowout. I don't think the Bengals are going to have a chance. I don't even know why they're bringing back Joe Burrow. They have no chances of playoffs.
Makes no sense.
Might as well just let him get hurt. I mean, not let him get hurt. Let him get healthy. Hey, he might get hurt.
He probably will.
I'm already saying it right here. He might end up getting hurt.
Injury prone.
No, but actually, let him get healthy. There's no point. T. Higgins is out due to a concussion.
Yep.
Jamar Chase is back from spitting. Hopefully, he learned his lesson.
Yep.
For sure, Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry need because last week Lamar Jackson didn't have any touchdown passes.
He didn't do anything.
Derrick Henry, I expect him to go off this game. This can be the game where he goes for over 100 yards
easily.
Finally, because he's been struggling with that. And Yeah, for the Bengals, I don't know why Joe Burrow's back. I truly don't. This is gonna be a horrible game. I already know I'm gonna be watching this game for plate full of turkey and everything.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson cooking. Yeah, for this one, it's not gonna be a good game. I got the Ravens probably blowing out like 35 to like 3.
That's wild.
Yeah,
I
they're
think-
not gonna put no points up.
I think it's gonna be a close game. Juan thinks it's gonna be a blowout. Let us know what you guys think down below. For Black Friday, we got the Bears versus the Eagles. You know, people wanted some discounts, so we're gonna have a discounted game. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is gonna be a good game. We got the Bears versus Eagles. You know, Caleb Williams has been playing pretty good.
Amazing.
DJ Moore 2 touchdowns. Loveland had a touchdown also. And for the Eagles, just a choke job, man. 21-0 lead, and then they just choke at the end.
Horrible.
You know what? To win a football game, all 3 aspects of your team has to win, and that includes special teams. If your punt returner is fumbling the ball in clutch time, like, you're not going to win a game. You can't turn over the ball at all, especially against the Bears, who actually been, scoring over turnovers. Yeah. And it's surprising because no one would have expected the Bears to be this good this year.
And in first place in the NFC North.
I know. They've been playing amazing, but I'm going to say something. The Eagles are too talented to lose 2 games in a row. I got the Eagles winning this matchup. They're playing at home. It's a Black Friday game after Thanksgiving. I feel like they just have everything going for them. They're such a great team. It's just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the play calling. Maybe it's just not being able to do certain plays at certain times.
Yeah.
It's and your defense too. I feel like they have an amazing defense. The second half, they just turned into like paper mache. Like, it was just bad.
Yeah.
And you know what? Stop the run and just stop everything on defense. And don't turn over the ball. That's super important. And I think the Eagles, you know what? They're going to solve all their mistakes. They're a great team. They're the Super Bowl champs for a reason. And you know what? They're going to score a lot of touchdowns. A.J. Brown, I like that they fed him the ball a lot.
Yep.
Keep doing that. Your offense looked amazing. But get Saquon the ball too. They have too many mouths to feed. They have too many players. But honestly, once they get it rolling, they're going to start winning games. And I got them beating the Browns for this game. Or no, the Bears. The Bears. The Bears play like the Browns sometimes.
Yeah.
So just kidding.
Not this season. For this game, honestly, it's going to be a really good game. The Bears, probably one of the best seasons they've had in a while. The Eagles, I mean, the past couple games haven't been so great. Or they've had good games, but the last game wasn't so great. Look, this game, I've been disrespecting the Bears a little too much. Caleb Williams, I've been saying, he's not too great. But he's been finding a way to win. I don't know how he does it. The Steelers, he beat them. And it's like, this team, even if they're losing, they come back and win the game.
It's
honestly,
crazy.
That Steelers game, I feel like, I don't know why the Steelers were able to, stay that close. I think the Bears should have won by more. For this game, look, I think it's going to be a really close game. It's probably going to be a better, more exciting game than the time the Eagles played the Packers and the Lions.
100%.
Caleb Williams is playing at a crazy level right now. Mm-hmm. For this game, I got the Eagles winning in the 4th quarter.
Ooh.
It's going to be till the end of the game because the Eagles, look, if you're an Eagles fan, you know this. They only play one half. They either play the first half or the second half.
Yep.
So you better hope they play the second half because the first half, they're going to be losing. Caleb Williams is going to be on a roll. And all of a sudden, Jalen Hurts is going to show why he won a Super Bowl with A.J. Brown. And Saquon Barkley is going to pull back. He's going to start running that ball. And honestly, for this game, look, it's going to be a crazy game, but I think it's going to have to come down to a last-minute kick or something like that,
Yeah.
Maybe, a double doink or something. But, yeah, for this one, I think it's going to come down to the last quarter, and the Eagles come out with the win.
Give me a score prediction. What's the score going to be?
I'm going to say 27-24.
Hey, it's going to be a really close game. This is going to be an amazing matchup, but we both got the Eagles winning. To start off Sunday football, we got the Saints versus the Dolphins. Should be a pretty decent matchup. 2 trash teams, so it might be high scoring. You never know. Honestly, the Saints, horrible team. Last week against the Falcons, couldn't score that many points. Alvin Kamara's out with the MCL sprain. Tyler Shook didn't play too good. The only good person on this team is Chris Olave. And honestly, the only good thing for them is they're playing the Dolphins, who also been struggling a lot.
Yeah.
And Tua's been playing decent. The only thing about him is he can't turn over the ball. If he throws more than one interception, it's going to be pretty hard to win this matchup.
Yeah.
But only good thing, you got Jalen Waddle, you got Malik Washington, you got Achane, you got all these great players offensively that lets you score the ball quickly. And if they score the ball first, they could keep scoring quickly, and I feel like this could turn into a blowout potentially. And for that reason, give me the Dolphins winning this matchup. I feel like they're going to win it just because of the offense, and honestly, it's pretty easy to stop the Saints right now considering how bad they're playing on offense too.
Yeah, this honestly, it's most likely going to be a boring game.
Yeah.
2, boring teams to watch. Shook, who's been playing like horrible. And then, I mean, the Dolphins, they've been playing pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
A-Chain's been balling out. And Jalen Waddle has taken over as wide receiver 1 for that team.
Yep.
After Tyreek Hill, after that injury and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, for this one, Tua's really got to take care of that football if he wants to win. If you turn over the football against this rookie quarterback, it doesn't matter. You keep turning over the ball, you're going to lose.
Yeah, 100%.
And yeah, for this one, honestly, the Saints are such a horrible team. I do not even want to put any money on them. So for this one, give me the Dolphins. The Saints, they're just horrible, you know?
Yeah.
Last week, they lost to Kirk Cousins. How do you lose to Kirk Cousins? This guy literally got benched, you know? Yeah, for this one, give me the Dolphins. I got nothing good to say about the Saints. Cash out with the Dolphins this week.
Yes, sir. For our next matchup, we got the Colts versus the Texans. Amazing division matchup. The Texans last week against Josh Allen, 8 sacks to the face. It was crazy. He was on the floor the whole game. Most sacks against him in his NFL career.
Crazy.
It was crazy. Will Anderson Jr. had a great game. They drafted him for a reason. Their defensive line was amazing. And even their secondary played pretty good too. And against the Colts, they got a tall task because Jonathan Taylor's amazing. Daniel Jones is making some crazy passes, especially against the Chiefs last week. The only thing, they couldn't stop Rashee Rice. They couldn't stop Patrick Mahomes. So they got to turn up their defense, especially in the second half when it matters. And luckily, they're playing against either CJ Stroud or Davis Mills. Most likely CJ Stroud. He is in concussion protocol, but he's probably going to play. And you know what? He's a pretty easy quarterback to stop. But honestly, this is going to feel like a playoff game.
Yeah.
It's a division matchup in H-Town, and it's getting close to December. We always say December and January is when you need to win games.
Yeah, must-win
and
games.
This is a must-win game, in my opinion, especially since it's a division matchup. And honestly, I got to go with the better team. Give me Daniel Jones and the Indiana Colts winning this matchup. Offensively, they're going to score a lot more points. It's just up to their defense. Can they stop the Texans? And I think they can this time.
Yeah, for this game, honestly, it's going to be a way closer game than we expect.
Yeah.
The Texans last week against the Bills, what happened? They ended up coming out and winning.
Crazy.
And I did call it. I said it last week in the video. I said every Thursday night football game is always off the team that we expect to win, which was the Bills. You know, they ended up losing. And for this one, I really want to go with the Texans. I really do. But one problem, they got CJ Stroud on that team, which I do not trust. Look, CJ Stroud, he's a great quarterback and everything, but he makes lots of mistakes. And for this one, come on, give me the Colts. I think I'm going to go with the safe pick. Yeah, I think the key for this one is basically let Daniel Jones do his thing. Let him throw the ball a little more. I know he's been a little iffy, but, build his confidence. And Jonathan Taylor handled the ball. I know he didn't have a great game also. But there's a reason why he should be MVP, because when he goes off, they win games, and that's what you need.
Yep.
I mean, Jonathan Taylor should be able to bounce back. But yeah, for this one, we both got the Colts.
Yes, sir. For our next matchup, we got the Falcons versus the Jets. Kirko Chains is back, coming back, to replace Michael Penix, and he gets his first win for this year. It was crazy. He had a pretty good game, and that's without Drake London. Bijan had a good game too, and offensively, they look pretty good. And even defensively, they stopped Shook. I think he threw an interception, and they're stopping their run game. It was amazing. As for the Jets, horrible franchise. Tyrod Taylor, he came in for Justin Fields, and he's going to be the starter for us this season. And honestly, no Garrett Wilson. He's on IR. Their best receiver right now is actually Mechie. I actually like this receiver. He played for the Texans and the Eagles. He's a pretty good wide receiver. I liked him in college, and I expect him to be the number one for this team. And Breece Hall is a superstar. He's the best thing that the Jets have.
He's running back one and wide receiver one for that team.
He really is. And honestly, you got to focus your whole offense on him. Get some run plays, get some screens, do whatever you can for him. Honestly, this game, I think it could be a tricky game because, the Falcons are only -2 for this game, and they're a way better team than the Jets. You know what? The Raiders are fighting for the top pick. I need the Jets to win. And I don't care, man. Give me the Jets to win against the Falcons. I got Tyrod Taylor coming back, feeding his receivers. Breece Hall's going to have an amazing game this week. And honestly, Kirk Cousins is still Kirk Cousins. They benched him for a reason. He could still throw picks, and he could turn over the ball a lot. And you know what? The only thing they got is Bijan. Drake London, he's still dealing with a knee injury. He could be out this week. He seriously can. And if he's out, I don't know if they're going to be able to throw it to Darnell Mooney again. I don't believe in him. He had a one good game. And I got the Jets winning at home. And honestly, the last time I chose against them when I knew they were going to lose, they ended up winning somehow. They need a tank, but they don't know how to tank properly. So I got the Jets winning this matchup. It's a crazy pick, but that's the pick I got.
Yeah, for this one, the Jets, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did come out with the win. But Kirk Cousins, he showed us that, maybe he is back. I don't trust him because of primetime games.
Yep.
But this is not a primetime game. This is a regular morning time game.
Yep.
For this one, come on, give me the Falcons. Last week, I don't know why I went with the Saints. Horrible pick. But, for this one, Kirk Cousins, he should be able to bounce back. Bijan Robinson, he's going to have a great game. For the Jets, there's no one on that team but one player, which is Breece Hall. And you said they need to focus their offense around them. All you got to do is stop Breece Hall and you stop that team. This team is trash. I'm pretty sure they want to lose. So, come on. If you want to bet money on a team that, needs to lose, you might want to bet against them,
Yeah, that's
right.
For
this one, give me the Falcons.
Yes, sir. Next up, we got the Niners versus the Browns. Shador Sanders is here. Perfect timing. You already know what it is. I'm so happy he smacked my Raiders. We need a better draft pick. And honestly, he had a few good plays, but you still see the rookie side of Shador Sanders. He threw an ugly interception. And honestly, he got sacked a lot of times. But you know what? For a rookie quarterback, first ever start, getting a win, having a few good throws, he had a pretty decent game. He's playing the Niners this week, who played pretty good against the Panthers, except for Brock Purdy. 3 interceptions. Honestly, I think Kyle Shanahan's hoping he gets a toe injury, so Mac Jones comes in. He needs an excuse for a better quarterback to come in. But I'll tell you this, when you got CMC, George Kittle, Juwan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, it's pretty hard to not win a game. He has all the weapons and all the success that he needs. And even their defense, 2 interceptions off of Bryce Young, that was pretty good. And I feel like they've been playing pretty good overall. And they're super unexpected. 8-4 this year. I thought ever since they lost Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, all these guys, I thought they were just going to be complete trash. But they've been proving me wrong. And this week they're playing Shador Sanders, rookie quarterback. Give me the Niners winning this matchup. The only thing that's kind of scary is Myles Garrett and that defensive line playing pretty good. Mason Graham's even there doing pretty good for a rookie. And you know what? We still don't know what Shador Sanders could be. And this game could be one of two things. Shador just stinks it up and it's a blowout, or it's a low-scoring game and Shador wins it in clutch time. And honestly, I think the Niners are just going to win like a steady game. I think they're just going to have to lead the whole game, and it's going to be steady, but a low-scoring game. I expect defenses stepping up, and I got the Niners winning this matchup.
Yeah, one thing I was actually reading is the Browns gave Brock Purdy his first ever loss as a starter.
Ooh,
hey, this might be...
That's right, they
did.
This
might be, a little surprise game. But for this one, I think it's going to be a very close game. I think the Browns defense is just amazing. Myles Garrett, obviously, one of the best, maybe MVP, I wouldn't doubt it if he went out for MVP, but, it's a quarterback
award.
Yeah, quarterback award. For this game, Shador Sanders is not getting his his second win. For this one, give me Brock Purdy and the Niners. Hey, Brock Purdy might get hurt. This defense is crazy.
For his downfall.
Look, no, I'm not even lying. This defense plays at another level. It doesn't matter who's playing back there. This defense is gonna get sacks. And for this game, let me see. I'm gonna go with the score prediction of 23-17, bro. It's gonna be a close game, and I think the Niners, barely come out on top. Brock Purdy, I don't know what his problem is. I went to that game and he threw 3 horrible interceptions, bro.
Trash.
Even I knew it was gonna be an interception before he threw it. But you know what? Actually, I'm switching my pick. I'm switching my pick.
Shador Sanders.
Back, Shador Sanders. Hey, I had the Niners to win, but something's telling me I gotta go with the Browns. Come on, I'm gonna go with the Browns. I know it sounds like a crazy pick, but this team, hey, they caught the Niners off guard. What was the 2023 season?
Crazy.
They're gonna do it again. Myles Garrett, MVP. Hey, Myles Garrett gets them the win this week. I don't care what anyone says. I'm throwing all my money for him to get MVP.
Juan said perfect timing. The Browns are winning this one.
Hey, if you want to win some money, maybe throw in some money on the Browns.
For our next matchup, we got a slaughter fest. We got the Rams versus the Panthers. Bro, if your team came up with 3 interceptions and still lost, like, that's bad.
Nah, my
know.
team's getting a win after that.
My team too. I'm a Raiders fan, by the way. Nah, the Rams, Matthew Stafford, MVP season. We say it every week. All right, I'll still say it, man. Puka, Devontae Adams, Kyron Williams. We know this offense. Amazing offense. And you know what I never talk about is their defense. Jared Verse, you know, he's playing like Aaron Donald. He's playing amazing. This defense is playing super great. And honestly, they're going to stop the Panthers easily. Bryce Young, we've been saying it. He's not it. He's too many turnovers. He had 2 interceptions, I believe. And you know what? That run game, non-existent last game. But I will say this. Keep relying on your run game if you're the Panthers. Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard, they're amazing running backs, and that's the only way you're going to win this game. And Ted McMillan, I like that he had a touchdown last week. He was wide open. His route running is amazing. I love him as a wide receiver. So just feed your guys.
Yeah.
But honestly, even if you feed your guys, right? You're
Even
playing
if you run it at the 1 yard line.
I know,
I mean,
dude.
if you throw it.
They're playing like the Seahawks on the 1 yard line. You don't got Marshawn, but bro, it was like first down, right?
Bro.
Like, why are you throwing at the 1 yard line? You're not Pete Carroll. You're not Russell Wilson. Like, calm down. All right, but for this one, I don't got much to say. Give me the Rams winning this game. I think they might be Super Bowl favorites now.
Yeah.
They're doing pretty good.
Yeah, for this one, like you said, the Rams are literally Super Bowl favorites right now. The Panthers, they're probably favorites to get the first round pick.
Maybe.
No, I'm playing. No, yeah, actually, the Panthers, they have a chance of making the playoffs. So,
Yeah.
hey, actually, they have a chance at making the playoffs. So, this might be a better game than we expect. I know. Hey, Josh, I know everyone's saying, the Rams are going to, put belt to what.
Yeah.
But the Panthers needing a win to make the playoffs. It's not happening, bro. They needed it last week, and what happened against the Niners? Give me the Rams, bro. The Niners, look, I went to this game last week, and all I remember was the belt going. That's all I remember, bro. Bryce Young running for his life, throwing interceptions. It was a horrible game.
Stop it.
No, yeah, it was a horrible game. The Panthers, look, this team, I don't know what it is. They had a chance to win this game. Honestly, I was at the game. 3 times. This team,
red zone.
Yeah, in the red zone. I don't know how they didn't score. I mean, so did Brock Purdy. He threw interceptions too, but he threw interceptions on his own side. The Panthers should be able to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
They didn't do any of that. For this one, give me the Rams. Look, I like Bryce Young. I know he has good games, but sometimes it's just hard to, put your money on him. And then what's he do? He shits the bed, and it's game over. For this one, give us both the Rams.
We got the Rams winning this matchup. For our next matchup, we got the Jaguars versus the Titans. It feels like this team plays every single week. I swear I just seen them play last week somehow. Trevor Lawrence, interesting player. 3 interceptions, 3 touchdowns, putting up Jameis Winston type of numbers. But he still got the dub, and that's all that matters. Parker Washington, Jacoby Myers, they got him from the Raiders. Been playing pretty amazing. And this is all without Brian Thomas Jr. too. So imagine if he comes back, how much better that team would be. I'm unsure if he comes back. He's been dealing with the ankle and shoulder injury, I believe. But there's a chance he comes back. For the Titans, Cam Ward, you know what? No Calvin Ridley. It's been struggling a lot,
Yeah.
DK is the number 1 there. They got Restrepo. I like them out of college. They got a bunch of random guys, and he needs more help than that. And he was getting sacked a lot, too, against the Seahawks. And you know what? For some reason, this could be a game that's pretty close. Division matchup, AFC South is always weird.
I can see it happening.
I could see the Titans getting their second win of the season. Second win of the season. They've only won 1 game this whole season. Damn, trash organization. But honestly, I went against the Jaguars last week, and I learned my lesson. Give me the Jags winning this matchup. Trevor Lawrence, you know what? Even though he has a turnover problem, he could still get it done. And Trevor Etienne, I always forget his brother, Travis Etienne. You know what? He could get it done too. And for this game, give me the Jaguars.
Yeah, for this one, if you watch any of the Jaguars game, you'll notice that the Jaguars really put themselves in that position to win, and they gave Trevor Lawrence lots of opportunities.
Yeah.
And what does he do? He throws interceptions. He does some of the worst plays. You know. I think Trevor Lawrence. Look, this team is. There's a reason why they have this really great record. But Trevor Lawrence, I don't know what it is. It's like Look, I've been watching most of their games this season, and one thing I noticed is, look, they'll get to like the red zone, and all of a sudden Trevor Lawrence doesn't know what to do. And then when it's fourth quarter and they need Trevor Lawrence to make a comeback play, all of a sudden he's playing like prime time or something. Look, Trevor Lawrence cannot be trusted, but so can the Texans. The Titans, because the Titans are, like we said, a horrible organization. Cam Ward, I'm sorry you got to be in that team. He's a great player. Look, I've been watching his highlights, and he had some pretty good plays.
Yeah.
For this one, it's just hard to go up against a team that's to bet on a team that's only got one win for the season.
Yeah.
For this one, it's the obvious pick. We're gonna go with the Jaguars.
Yes, sir. For our next matchup, we got the Cardinals versus the Bucs. It's going to be a battle of the backup quarterbacks. Baker Mayfield, AC joint. There's a real possibility he's not going to play this game.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, Teddy B's going to start this game. And I haven't heard about him in years, man. Last time I heard about him, he was the backup for the Lions. I remember he was pretty good with the Vikings, but it's been a long time for this old man. And he didn't play good against the Rams. And he might struggle against the Cardinals. Jacoby Brissett 2 weeks ago broke the record for most completions in a game. Last game, he fed McBride and Wilson and all these guys. Greg Dortch got a touchdown. And I love how he's playing. They just came up short against the Jaguars. They couldn't stop him at the end. And then Jacoby Brissett's line, they kept letting him get sacked. And for this game, the Bucs have a pretty decent defense. They just couldn't do it against the Rams because they're probably the best offense in the league with the Lions. But this week they're playing against the Cardinals, so I feel like their defense might do pretty good. And honestly, I don't know. This is a hard game. Two backup quarterbacks. You know what? For now, give me the Cardinals winning this matchup. Jacoby Brissett, he showed me he could throw the ball. It's just he got sacked too many times, and they couldn't score in the red zone a lot. But I feel like this week they're going to do it. One thing, though, life gets better when Bucky Irving is playing. Bucky Irving's back. Just remember, guys, you're living in the same world as Bucky Irving. Like, he's back. He's an amazing player, and I love this guy. And I think he's going to make the offense a lot better. Sean Tucker and Rachaad White have been struggling. Bucky Irving's going to come back and boost the offense. So, honestly, the Bucs could win this game. Check out our Instagram. This might be a pick that we changed an hour before game time, but as of right now, I got the Cardinals.
Yeah, for this one, give me the Cardinals too. Honestly, I think it's going to be a blowout game. Jacoby Brissett's been playing very nice. I watched Teddy Bridgewater play before when he was with the Vikings. Every time they played the Panthers, this guy stunk.
Oh, the Packers.
Yeah, my bad. Every time the Vikings played the Packers, I loved. I was excited. I'm like, oh yeah, Teddy Bridgewater's gonna play. I knew the Packers were gonna win. This is another week where I'm like, oh, I'm going to make some money. I'm going to put some money on the Cardinals because they're playing against Teddy Bridgewater. Look, Bridgewater, he's never been that much of a great quarterback. There's a reason why he's a backup and why no one's really talked about him in a while. Jacoby Brissett, bro, this guy's breaking records. What was that record he broke last week?
47 completions 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Hey,
I think
he's him.
I think Jacoby Brissett is gonna be feeding everyone. It's Thanksgiving. He knows. Look, everyone's gonna feast. Give me the Cardinals to cash out this week. And what the spread's like -7?
It's actually 3.5. It's pretty close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Bucs are actually favored. Yeah.
Oh, the Bucs are favored.
Isn't that crazy?
Look, this is easy money. Cash out with the Cardinals this week.
Let's go. For our next matchup, we got JJ McCarthy, also known as 9, versus the Seahawks.
He's that guy. He's
him, bruh. Nah, JJ McCarthy, trash. You know what? When the Packers are, dude, that's crazy that they did that. The crazy celebration.
Evan Williams, bro, he had to be from the Bay.
The whole stadium was doing the skull chant against them. And you know why? JJ McCarthy's trash. This team deserves to get disrespected. Yep. And unlucky for them, they're playing the Seahawks. I got JSN and Sam Darnold balling out against his former team. He's going to show them what they're missing out on. And I promise you, the Vikings are pissed that they let go of Sam Darnold. And JJ McCarthy, 9, they're not going to do much. I told you, for them to win the game, feed Justin Jefferson. Bro, I know fantasy owners for Justin Jefferson are mad right now. You got to get on the ball. Like, do something. And even Aaron Jones, like, he didn't do much against the Packers.
Hit the gritty or something.
Hit the gritty or something, man. Like scream out, 9, give me the ball. I don't know, man. But nothing's happening, man. And then Seahawks, they're playing amazing. They're fighting for the number 1 seed. Not number 1 seed, but number 1 in their division with the Niners and the Rams. And honestly, I don't got much to say. Give me Sam Darnold and the Seahawks winning this game.
Yeah, the Seahawks, look, Sam Darnold, there's a reason why the Seahawks decided to, get this guy because he's an amazing player.
Yep.
There's another reason why they decided to stick with JSN instead of DK and Tyler Lockett.
Yep.
Because he's wide receiver 1. In the whole NFL, This guy's the best wide receiver right now.
Crazy.
And look, it doesn't matter. Everyone knows who the ball's going to. It doesn't matter. This guy's going to catch the ball in the end zone wherever, and he's going to get yards. Look, for this game, it's going to be a blowout. The Packers.
Easy.
Hey, last week I did call it. I said the Packers are going to blow out the Vikings, and some people are saying, nah, that's not going to happen.
What happened?
Yeah, it did happen. For this one, come on, give me the Seahawks. JSN is just... Damn, this guy's probably one of the best players right now.
Yeah.
Maybe MVP level.
He's on pace to break Calvin Johnson's single season record.
Yeah, and I think he already passed DK Metcalf. Or
did he? Or he
I
passed
forgot what's
someone.
the stat. I'm not going to say
doing
which one.
amazing.
But look, this guy's been, he's on a roll. If you got him on fantasy football, you're most likely for sure either first, second. There's nothing under than that.
Yep.
But yeah, for this one, JJ McCarthy, he's just a horrible quarterback. And, he's only played a couple games, so it's still a little too early to define, his career. But for this one, give us both the Seahawks.
For our next matchup, we got a pretty good game. We got the Bills versus the Steelers. Like we mentioned before, Josh Allen sacked 8 times. And honestly, this is the worst team for him to play after getting sacked that many times. The Steelers' defense is amazing. I know they lost against the Bears and they struggled defensively. But before that, their defense has been on fire. TJ Watt, he's playing kind of like Myles Garrett. He's having an amazing season. And I feel like the Bills' offensive line is struggling. I feel like they're going to continue to struggle. And you know what's so embarrassing about the Bills? We've been saying it every week. They don't have a wide receiver one.
Yeah.
Juan, you won't believe this. They just signed Brandon Cooks from the waivers.
No way. He's still playing football?
That's what I'm saying. They have no one as a wide receiver. Keon Coleman, he's probably going to be a healthy scratch again. He's going to practice late. He's being disciplined for that. So they have no wide receivers.
Yeah.
And the only person that I feel like could win for them is James Cook. He's doing amazing. He keeps cooking. But outside of that, they're struggling a lot. And you know what? MVP Josh Allen is going to have to turn into MVP this week.
Turn into Superman.
And honestly, they're playing he is. And against Mason Rudolph, he played whatever last week. Give me the Bills. I got the Bills bouncing back. They're a playoff team. They've always been good. And even though they're struggling, I feel like they bounce back and win.
Yeah, the Bills last week, they struggled. They struggled so bad they lost that game.
Yep.
Josh Allen he couldn't do anything. He was running for his life.
Yeah.
He snapped the ball and he ended up on the ground every play. For this one, look, the Steelers, they have a great defense. Last week, TJ Watt had Caleb Williams almost sacked them for a safety. Caleb Williams was basically playing, but he wasn't playing. He was screaming for his life. He was worried about TJ Watt the whole time. For this game. Josh Allen's going to have the same problem. TJ Watt's going to be putting in that pressure. But at the end of the day, the Bills are going to come out on top. Look.
I know you want to go with the Steelers.
I'm not going to do it.
You do.
I keep switching my pick now. For this one, I think I can't switch my pick. I got to stick with Josh Allen. He should be able to bounce back. Shakir finally had another great game.
Oh, that's right.
And James Cook, he's always cooking.
Yep.
And yeah, look, I really want to go with the Steelers, but I can't trust Mason Rudolph, not against Josh Allen. Maybe if Aaron Rodgers was playing, maybe I'd have a little different mindset.
Yeah.
But nah, for this one, give me Josh Allen and the Bills.
Let's go. For our next matchup, we got my Raiders versus the Chargers. Raiders. We suck, man. We're trash. Horrible organization. I was telling my cameraman, this is the worst Raiders team I've seen in my whole life. I don't think I've seen a worse Raiders team in my lifetime. When Jamarcus Russell was playing, I was only 7 years old, so I don't remember that year too much. But this is a horrible year. Geno Smith, I'm blaming everything on you. I don't care. If I lose my job, it's on you. If my kids don't go to school, it's on you. I'm blaming everything on you.
Exactly.
And you know what? We're going to lose because of you again. I hope you're watching this. I wrote you off, man. Flip me off one more time. I'm going to cuss you out, man. I don't care. I'm surprised you're not getting fined. Gino, listen to me. I hate you, bro. I hope you listen to this. I don't care, man.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. I've seen some comments. Look a little sus. Maybe it might be his burner account.
Bro, I know he's in our comment section mad. Him, our offensive line, and you know what? We have no wide receiver. Tyler Lockett, if he's the one leading us every week, it's embarrassing. He's like 80 years old. How is he leading our team in receiving yards? For the Chargers, nice and healthy coming out the bye. Omarion Hampton can finally practice. He might most likely be back this week. And Omarion Hampton, before getting injured, he was that guy. He was a dog. And he's going to tear up our defense.
Hey, that might be that missing key piece.
And I think it is because Justin Herbert last game struggled before the bye. You know, he wasn't playing too well. But this game, pass heavy. They always pass first. So McConkey, Keenan Allen, Q, you got to step up. He hasn't been having a lot of great catches, but this is going to be a blowout. Nothing's going to go well for us. I know people could say, oh, it's a division matchup. You guys might win. Heck no. We're going to get smoked by 100. Final score is going to be 42-14.
Oh, it's not going to be 67?
It might be 67-6-7. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're going to get smoked. I got Chargers winning.
Josh, you're tripping. For this one... Hey, what was that high-scoring game that one year?
Oh, my gosh, 63 to something.
Josh is forgetting who's the real top dog in this division. Come on, give me the Raiders. Look, everyone's going to call me crazy right now, but look, this Chargers, they cannot protect Justin Herbert. How many points did they put up
What are you
2
doing?
weeks ago? 6 points? This team is trash. I'm going with the Raiders.
What the...
I'm going with the Raiders.
What? That's crazy.
I know it sounds like a crazy pick, but this is a call where Vegas, like, all right, let's get ready to scam everyone. Everyone's gonna put. Look, what are you saying right now? It's a dumb pick. I'm going with That's what Vegas wants you to think. Give me the Raiders for this game. I know it sounds like a crazy pick. I'm going with the Raiders. Geno Smith, look, he's gonna have a great game. I think. Look. It's not even about, like, you know, it comes to the point where it's a division matchup, and I love division matchups. You know I'll take an underdog. Give me the Raiders.
I chose the Chargers as my survivor pick. I'm getting a little scared now. I don't know. For Sunday Night Football, we got the Broncos versus the Commanders. Honestly, I expect a very boring game. The Commanders, no Jaden Daniels again. It's going to be Marcus Mariota. And you know what? Their offense just isn't good. You know, Debo.
This shouldn't even be a primetime game.
I know. I don't know why they're there. They should be flexed to something else.
Yep.
Make it like a Tuesday game at 10 p.m. when no one watches. For the Broncos, Bo Nix, you know what? He gets wins. And, I'll say this. Beating the Chiefs before the bye week.
Oh, yeah.
That's impressive. RJ Harvey, that's my guy. I feel like he's a good running back for them. And you know what? The receivers are doing pretty good. I like Cortland Sutton for them. Troy Franklin, surprising pickup for them. He's been doing amazing.
Yeah.
And you know what? I got the Broncos winning this game. Their defense is amazing. They're finally healthy. Patrick Surtain's an amazing cornerback. And I love their defensive line. And Nick Bonito, you know what? He's getting Defensive Player of the Year talks, and he's up there with Myles Garrett this year, which is crazy. I think he actually has more sacks than Myles Garrett, which is crazy. And this Broncos defense is going to be all over Marcus Mariota, and this is going to be an easy matchup. Broncos win.
Yeah, for this one, come on, give me the Broncos as well. The Commanders, they haven't been playing good at all, you know.
No, they haven't.
For the Broncos, Bo Nix, he's been finding a way to win.
Yeah.
Like you said, they beat the Chiefs, which is basically one of the biggest tests. You know, you beat the Chiefs, especially, you know, for them, that's a division rival. So it's a harder matchup for them. Bo Nix and that defense is just amazing. That defense is honestly going to be all over
Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota. And Deebo Samuel, I'm not sure. Wait, is Jaden Daniels playing?
He's not. There's no way he plays.
No, my bad, number.
Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin playing.
That's your guy.
Yep. I think Terry McLaurin might play. We're not sure yet.
He has a chance, yeah.
But yeah, hopefully he does, because without Terry McLaurin, this team basically has to rely on Deebo Samuel to do it all, and he's not going to be able to do it all. We already seen the past couple games, like the Commanders, their team is just struggling overall, and the Broncos, they're on a hype train right now.
Yep.
Their defense is playing amazing. Bo Nix and the whole offense, they're just on fire right now. And for this one, it's just gonna be a clear win. The Commanders don't really got anything going good for them.
Yeah, Broncos are gonna win this matchup. For Monday Night Football, we got the Giants versus the Patriots. The Patriots, we say every week, they're red hot fire, 9 straight wins. Drake May. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop glazing this one. Let me stop saying too much. But Drake May, you already know he's been really good this season. Hendo, he's the number 1 over Stevenson. Stevenson came back, and they're still giving Henderson the most carries for that team. Diggs, he's been doing it right. But Hunter Henry, man,
balled out.
2 touchdowns, or I think 1 touchdown, but he did pretty good.
Hey, he cashed out on my fantasy football team. Hey. I actually I got the win because of him this week.
And I know because I played against them. That's why. As for the Giants, Jackson Dart might come back. Their running game, you know, decent. Their wide receiver stepped up. You know why, though? Because Jameis Winston was there. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if Jackson Dart's going to do the same thing. Jackson Dart's a good quarterback, but he's a whole different dimension. He doesn't throw throw it deep too much. He runs the ball. He uses his legs to win this game.
Yeah.
And honestly, against the Patriots, who have a pretty good defense, had a pick 6 last week, it's going to be pretty hard to put up some points against them. For this one, I got to go with the team that's hot fire. Give me the Patriots with Drake May and that offense and their defense. We've been saying it all year long. They're a really complete team, and they're the number 1 team in the AFC right now. They're the number 1 seed, and they're going to keep it, and they're going to beat the Giants.
Yeah, for this one, come on, give me the Patriots as well. Drake May, Josh been saying it all season. Drake May has the nicest balls.
Yep.
And look, if you watch the games, he truly does. It's
crazy.
Look,
dude.
I've been watching this quarterback for a while.
Yeah.
He might be top 5 right now.
I love to
What do
hear
you think?
that.
Top 5?
I think he easily is top 5 quarterback in the
top
league.
5. Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is gonna step up for sure.
Yep.
Hunter Henry. Finally, he stepped up.
Crazy.
For a while, he was having a couple bad games,
Yep.
and I was like, maybe I need to drop him on fantasy football. And what does he do? He bounces back and has a really great game. For the Giants, Jameis Winston, he's most likely not gonna play because of Jackson Dart. But Wanda Robinson,
I know
this guy.
What a catch!
This guy's a sleeper, definitely. I have him on my fantasy football team as well, and he's been putting up points.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's a Patriots defense. They're a lot better, and yeah, for this one, I feel like it's just a clear win. The Patriots 9 straight wins. They started off 0-2. How is this team at
Crazy.
this position? I think. Look, this just reminds me of, I've been saying it, of that dynasty with Tom Brady. Drake May is just so good, honestly.
It's crazy.
Look, I don't think anyone wants to see this team in the playoffs because this team is ready to win, and they keep winning. Look, they're 9-0 for a reason, and they're going to make it 10-0 this week.
Let's go. For our next segment, we got spreads of the week. Let's cash out. For my spreads, I got the Chiefs -3.5. The Raiders +9.5, and the Texans +4.5.
All right, for my spreads, I have the Seahawks -10.5, the Dolphins -6, and the Cowboys +3.5.
And now for the best segment of the week, we got parlays of the week. We forgot to mention it in our intro, but Juan cashed out on this parlay. Hey, this is what we do. We cash on our parlays, and we're going to cash out this week too. For my parlay, I got the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's a winning parlay. For my parlay, I got the Packers, the Falcons, and the Colts.
Hey, we cashed out last week, and we're going to cash out this week for you guys.
Let's go.
Thank you guys for watching another week of JandJPickEm. Like we mentioned before, you could win a jersey of your choice. We're giving one away this week. All you got to do is comment down below the exact score of a football game before Thursday Night Football. And like the example we gave before, it could be the Raiders-Chargers game. Just put down Raiders, what score you think they're going to have, the Chargers, what score they're going to have, and you can win a jersey of your choice like that. Also, it's Thanksgiving this week. I just want to say we're really thankful for you guys. We hope you have some good food, watch some football, and most importantly, be safe. Week 13 picks, it's going to be a great week of football.
Hey, like Josh said, we're going to be picking one person who predicts the exact score of whichever game this week. And another thing, make sure to follow us on Instagram, JandJPickEm. That's where we post any last minute changes to any of our picks on our story. So, if you want to keep up with any of our picks, make sure to follow us on there. This was Juan.
This was Josh.
And this was JandJPickEm.